China to counter Trump tariffs by preferring made-in-China goods for official use, combating the influence of U.S. products. China is expected to combat Trump tariffs by lowering the price evaluation of domestically manufactured products and reducing the influence of U.S. items on home soil. China to now prioritize domestic products for government use, impacting U.S. firms such as Intel, Nvidia and many more. It looks like the upcoming U.S.-China trade war will witness a radical shift in policies, especially prices, given that both parties are committed to taking measures that would ultimately thwart the development and prosperity of the nations involved. With Donald Trump officially becoming the president-elect, news around his tariff policy has spread all over the internet, and it looks like China will adopt a similar strategy, according to a new report by DigiTimes Asia, where the local government plans on bolstering in-house production. It is now disclosed that the Ministry of Finance in China has provided a proposal allowing the People's Republic of China to give a 20% price discount for domestically produced for official use. This means that all goods produced in China will see a 20% discount in price evaluation, but the critical point to note here is that this is only applicable to government purchases, so the local consumer industry won't have an effect, which is undoubtedly the right step towards promoting in-house production. The domestic products being considered for government procurement will need to meet 3 requirements, according to the document. First, the product must be produced in China, which means transformation of attributes from raw materials to components and products within the Chinese territory, excluding labeling and simple packaging. Second, the production cost of components manufactured within the Chinese territory for a product must reach a certain level, which will be dynamically adjusted according to specific products. Third, on the basis of the first 2 requirements, for specific products, key components and key production processes should be completed within the Chinese territory. Global Times. Another interesting fact is that this policy applies only to industrial production and won't affect other consumer industries. This means that this decision targets U.S. companies such as Intel, AMD, and Nvidia, which have a well-established consumer base in China. Domestic companies getting such an incentive will surely boost production and innovation, ultimately restricting the influence of U.S. products in China and acting as a counter to Trump's tariff policy. While Chinese companies still need to catch up to the technological superiority compared to counterparts in the U.S., decent progress is still being made. Firms such as Huawei, SMIC, and Xiaomi have made significant progress over the past few years, and in some segments, reaching equivalence to that of U.S. products, so it is safe to say that China's in-house product iron will upscale moving into the future, which questions on whether the tariff policy by Trump will work at all. In the midst of political differences, the consumer segment will be bothered by such decisions the most, and ultimately, the price will have to be paid by the end user.